Good morning and welcome back. You know, there's nothing like the smell of a live Christmas tree during the holidays, and many people were out this weekend picking up the perfect fir or blue spruce. But we always have to remember, Steve, tree safety this time of year.
Yeah, and you know, a tree can absorb a tremendous amount of water. They say in the first day that a tree is properly cut, and put in place, it can absorb up to a gallon of water. So
wow.
You have to really make sure that it's cut properly and that it will absorb all of that. A tree that is hydrated is a pretty fire retardant tree, they say. Pretty good. But
okay.
Once it dries out, bad news. And so I wanted to at least be able to show you kind of why it's such a bad deal and why it can go up so quickly. Here, put on your glasses.
All right.
All right. So if I try to take the stick and light the stick on fire, it takes a long time to try to light the stick on fire. I mean, I can just keep going and keep going. Yeah, because there's not a tremendous amount of surface area there. But if I were to peel off a little stick of it like this, then it'd be like a matchstick, and so it'd catch on fire pretty quickly. So it's the difference between a stick like this going up or sawdust. So to demonstrate it with a way that's fairly safe here, this is a spore that's a really, really fine spore. Here, watch this. When we put it down here like this, you can kind of see when it comes out. See that fine mist that's there? Well, by itself, it's no big deal at all. So I'm going to put a little bit here on the counter like this.
Okay.
And we'll try to light it on fire, and nothing will happen.
Just turns black.
No big deal.
Yep.
But when we disperse it through the air, so here, kind of watch this. So let me dump a little of that wax off. So here, watch this. As it's dispersed in the air, watch.
Woo! Oh, and it's nice and warm.
It's an amazing. so it goes up very, very quickly, but there's no fear of it jumping back into. Oh, there you go. That's a good.
Oh, that's
so
a good
there's no
one.
fear of it jumping back into here. So that's why special effects artists use this kind of material all the time. Again, a real fine spore called lycopodium. Special effects artists will use it like this. So here, watch. Here is a little
now comes the scary
gadget.
part.
No, it's fine. Little gadgets that can put together like this. So here, let me light it like this. Here, I'll hold on to it. Let me light it like this. And a little blow. Watch.
Yeah. Whoa!
So it gives you a nice little. Isn't that fun?
That is fun.
Have you ever seen the fire alarm go off here at 9 News? That's a pretty exciting thing.
Today.
Well, that's pretty, so here's what happens with that Christmas tree.
Right.
Remember, if this starts to get dry at all, and so one goes off and then the next one goes off, and literally the whole tree can go very quickly. And in years past, we even have some good video up on the website. In years past, having the Sheridan Fire Department actually show us how quickly one of those can kind of go up. It's called the grain elevator explosion, and so it happened with flour in the grain elevator. No, it's okay. Get over here. It's fine. Have I ever steered you wrong?
No.
Well, kind of. All right, but it's fine. All right, so here's what happens. There's a candle inside. We're using that fine powder that's here, and so let me kind of seal this up like this.
Okay.
Okay, and now we have just a little blow. So here, step back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. See?
Woo.
So you get this little grain elevator explosion. So that's what happens when all of that is there, and it goes up, and then one little spark takes one of them, and it literally is a chain reaction. It can happen with a Christmas tree, and so we just have to make sure they're watered, make sure it's a good, clean cut, make sure it's always there and hydrated, and we're going to be fine.
All right.